Okay, I'm ready to run some videos through. I got some time to get behind the computer, a couple hours today. Unfortunately, I have to use the fucked up camera, the one that I don't like using. I'm making videos on because, at least not the type of videos that I'm doing here, the digital collection, because the camera's fucked up. But they got my other phone camera. They fucking dogged it on me. They uploaded millions of photos. There was too much shit that was uploaded into it that it just fried the phone. And I kept having problems with it for a few days now. But I was able to get around it. I threw away everything. I didn't even bother going in and looking at most of the shit that was uploaded or downloaded. I mean, or whatever, however they did it. They went in and downloaded it is what they did. Um, I knew the phones were all broken into because I was getting other things were happening as well. And I'll mention as I'm ready to start going in on some of these moon videos. Like, again, I don't really like using this camera phone, so I'm gonna try and take the battery out of this other one and fuck around and see if I can reset it somehow. Um, I've got a bunch of research vids on my channel now, probably about a good 40, 50 research vids, and Patrick's got about 10 or 15 on his channel, which is plenty. It's plenty to keep me busy going forward. I still have to finish making it through the Metellus, which is, it's good that I've got these delays because I'm learning more and more about it. Um, the videos that are getting deleted on me, they have my channel again, by the way. There's like, I'm not even gonna fucking try stopping them this time. I'm not right now anyway, because some do what they want. But I did notice the videos that are being deleted on me, the most recent ones anyway, those are the only ones I ever notice. Usually, those are the ones I notice. And okay, I went out with the telescope at night to get that east and west light that I see that I'm talking about. So what I did was in the dark, because I can't see it on the camera, but what I'm guessing is, I'm going to go get it again anyway to find out. Those are the ones that are being deleted, because what I do is I say west, east, west. A couple times I had a compass with me, and I was saying how many degrees east, west, south, north I was aiming my telescope so that I could come back and watch the videos. And unfortunately, those got deleted on me. And I just wanted to go back and review them. I didn't even get to review them. They were deleted before they even made it all the way up. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then, of course, the phones being fucked up. I did have some real responses, I'm pretty sure, because they ended up having names and voicemails. And so I texted some people back, and I just want those people, if they come to these videos, I will do more on the Metellus in the next, few days. Anyway, this week I'm planning on it, and I've learned a lot more about it, and I can tell you more than I can tell you in my videos. I can tell you more on a personal level. If you need help. So if you need help with some of that, don't be embarrassed. Don't be afraid. It's no big deal to me. It's more of a big deal that everybody ignores it, and that's just part of the scare tactic to keep everybody away from all that. So anyways, these are the moon videos. This is West Coast Cat 2020 series for Patrick and Harold Kotz, part 76. I'm going to work my way backwards. I'm going to check this phone. I'm just going to do this one video for now, and then I'm going to check the video. And then if the video don't come out good, I'm going to have to just go pick up another fucking phone or another camera to make this work. So I'm going to press play in here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to try to show you guys how to go about digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon using anything. I've showed you on paper at the beginning of the series. I've showed you on some of the videos in video form. So when I get this to see things with my eyes, as soon as I start seeing imagery with my eyes here, then what I can do is pause it. And you're going to learn a lot of shit, angling things and stuff like that to show others. When you're going to show others, you might want to change some things. Going in, the depth that you go in, you're going to be looking for glare, refractions, different shit like that. See how when I move the screen up and down, you're going to be keeping an eye out for what I call that magnetic pull. You can see the stretch marks in the camera. But the reason why I let it go light to light in the telescope, for many reasons. One thing is it eliminates, let's say if something is on the glass of the telescope, then if the imagery is moving through and you catch your eye on certain images, now this here are the two eyes that Patrick was interested in. There's a canine here. I don't believe it's on this angle. I think I got to do 2 or 3 more turns. So maybe by the end of this video, we'll get to look in on the one that he's looking at. But these two areas, because I know them so well and I know all the images that are around in here, I just want to take you through some of them, and I'll keep pointing out these two areas right here, which work out for a lot of different things. And they work out for glasses on someone's forehead, on an image of a human's forehead. Some weird shit that you're going to think to yourself, that's weird, because, again, I have not got inanimate objects figured out yet myself, but I've seen glasses many times. Clothing, limited, and maybe seeing what I want to see, and that may be the same case with the glasses too. Just because we would know them as glasses, might just be, not just might be, it definitely is 2 other images there, and then there's thousands of images within them. So I can take my camera off my thing here, off my desk. I'm moving it around so that I can get my angles, so that I can come in here and show you some of these images a little different. Now every angle, this goes for paper or the computer or anything else, is going to change up imagery for you. That's one of the reasons why I do the 360s on the telescope like I do. And then different angles are going to allow you to pull in different light and allow you to see different things. That's another reason why I let the moon crop itself. That's why you're watching me let it go light to light. It's less confusing at this point here when you're only seeing this many images before they start getting all collaged, before the rest of it comes in. You can do the same exact thing on paper. You print the moon on paper, you can do the same thing. You'll get your head around it a little better. So I'm gonna start showing you, because right now this what I'm showing you here is actually cropped from here down. You know, is being cropped to show you the images that are up here. You still may not be seeing them all up here, so I'm going to start pointing some of them out to you as we go. But when you have your own phone in your hand and you're going like this, you'll see what I mean about being able to crop the images yourself. And you'll be able to come up and down and go like this and crop certain images. Like, see, watch, I'll do it with the glare right here. See how I put that glare in there like that? Same thing I'm doing with the telescope. Same thing that the moon is doing for itself, for our eyes. So I'm cropping this over here so that you can get an appreciation for eye, nose, and mouth of that ape. Okay, now that's only one of the eyes for, not even, because look, I'm cropping it all the way down. Take that other eye. Now I'll give you another one, coming a different way. Eye, nose, and mouth for, let's see, there it is. Smile, big smile on his face. See? So eye, nose, and mouth of that one. And now I'm starting to pull in the other one. Come over this way. Human, right? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to bring it in further. I'm doing this. I'm not letting them, it's on pause right now. This is me doing all this cropping. Okay, same thing with, goes with angles. Every angle you change. So if I pull my computer down like this, and I come in, and I can look for what I'm going to find at this angle. There you go. Now you'll see him in more color. This one up here. Eye, nose, smiley mouth. And then pulling back distances is also key to all this. So, you know, it's angles, distances. It's all lights and shadows. Okay, now I'm going to take a hard, what am I, left, I believe it is. I took a hard left angle. So I'm going to bring it in on this way. I'm going to show you again, same area. Now I'm not bothering with the bottom because it's not all the way in yet. It's just started coming in. See, look, just started coming in. It's all glared out. So I'm using that glare for my own advantage, so that I can look at some of this stuff up here while it's cropped, while it has a natural cropping going on. And then I'll crop it again myself, like I'm doing here. Notice how it pulls in colors and pulls colors back and forth from different sides of the screen. Okay, and then I'll let you know that up here in this corner, there's going to be the one that I call the wizard that's going to be coming in any minute now. So I'm going to pull back here and try to get you a place where you can see it as it comes in. Try to hold it steady for you here, and I'm going to hit play. And then when he comes in, because he works off that same area, here he comes, there comes his nose and his mouth and his right eye and everything. Now there's different perspectives on this. I can get a different angle, so I'm going to stop him. So I'm going to wait for the rest of his eye to come in, and then I'm going to stop him there, because what happens is it's all collaged. So once the next image comes in, and I already see it coming in, so that's why I wanted to stop it there. And I'm going to try different angles on this. Now there's the left eye, there's the right eye, there's his forehead of this wizard right here, and I can get him really nasty looking. I only call him a wizard because he has this on his face. These are one of the pimples on the moon that you know, all these places and these different things, like this is the seashell. They used to call this the seashell back when I believed in outer space bullshit stories. Now I look at it as, and it works as a patch right now over the eye of the wizard. It works as a patch over his right eye. And this is one of them, want to call it a mole, you know, or whatever. Big schnoz. You can see his other cheek there. You can see his mouth down here. Now, I'm pointing while I'm moving, so I can definitely get him better than this as well. His eyeballs and eyes come in real clear, and the patch goes away. There's another angle for him. I'll get to him eventually, but I just want to point it out so we can all stay on these two areas, because these are the areas that Patrick liked. So if I crop that same image I'm showing you there, and I bring it down this way, see if it's too early to get it or not. Okay, there you go. So you see how I can pull in more color. His right eye's starting to come in for me now. And I'm going to start being able to pull in the pupils. If I let the moon come into my view a little more, I'll probably get it even better. But I just want you to see how I'm doing this and how I'm changing my angles. I'm changing my perception. It's supposed to work this way. It's a collage, and you're going to see all these different images in all different ways. There's another one peeking over back down here, but again, that's going to be a whole nother thing for me to explain to you, because I'm going to be able to show you in future videos. I can actually do it now, but I just don't think anybody's ready for it yet. That this imagery goes all the way over to where the blackness is, so into this carbon over here. So I can follow these imagery by using the lights and the telescope and the camera, and it's the same exact imagery, and we can watch it come off the page, so to speak. All right, back to the images. So up here, there's a lot going on in here. I'm only bringing you in on a few things at a time as we go along. So hopefully this phone will work and it'll transfer and stuff like that. I want to tell you things that are about to come into view, but I might as well just do them as we go along, I guess. There's a lot of things that I want to point out, but I just don't know that anybody's fucking ready for it. Like related to the moon map model. Related to the moon map model, where things are. I can show you on the map. I'm getting better and better at it, so I can show you the United States. I can show you where Canada is. I can show you where Brazil is on the map. It's pretty fucking cool to start memorizing the map before anyone else even has a handle on it yet and gets it, you know. Anyways, all right, so I'm going to pull back here. I'll give you this view. You might catch it a little bit clearer. Okay. And then I'm going to hit play. Gonna wait for more imagery to pop in, and then I'll stop it again when I'm ready. Okay, so here comes some more of the wizard. Now again, every little time I stop this, I just stopped it again. So every time I stop it, you're gonna get, because you're pulling in more light, so you might get these images up here more clearly than you did down there. Also the cropping, you're gonna crop for yourself. See right there, the wizard face stands out at you. Now, there's another face that ties in with the dog, the canine that Patrick was looking at, which is right. That's the wizard pretty decently, but still don't have his right eye. He's still got the patch over his eye. But I'm going to give you this one. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I guess I can give you this one. Now I'm going to wait till the rest of them comes in. There's many in here, but I'll give you the rest of them when the rest of them comes in. Because the distance is also going to come into play, so I think I need the rest. Alright, so you got the one with the sunglasses here. He's more of a human face this way because you got glasses, eyes, and a mouth. Then you got Fred Flintstone, big time Fred Flintstone hairdo. See this black area here from this angle, and then the back of the hairdo here. Look at the back of the hairdo. I used to draw for Fred Flintstone when I was a kid. So I'll be able to get this image back in a little bit more clear. And you have to crop them for you guys to be able to see them. So let's try it. There you go. I'm trying to crop them for you. His hairdo's here, eye there, nose there, mouth there, looking off in that direction. Then we can come down here, crop all this. Could start coming in on some of these now that I got you cropped. So you can start down the bottom here and start coming in like this. Now it's a little blurry here. It is a little blurry, but don't worry. You're going to see these same images very clearly as the moon keeps coming in. I'm just saying take advantage of the cropping effect in order to get your eyes on the imagery. So even if you don't see it crystal clear at the moment, don't worry about it. You will when it comes in further. You can see that it's adding color for you and everything, you know. And this is a shitty phone that I'm using, so hopefully these come out okay. Okay, so all in here is also imagery. I'll start bringing you in on it and pointing it out to you as we go. But again, I only know it because I know the areas. I'm going to have a hard time bringing you in on it. So like these two eyes right here go to a lot of stuff down here in the Sea of Tranquility. But in there, if you really look around in there with your phone camera, you will start picking out some of the imagery here and there, you know. Because everyone's got a different eye as well, so something that I might miss, you might see, you know. I mean, I've been doing it for over a year now, so I don't know if there's not really that much at these outer layers that I've ever missed, you know. There's just a lot to go over, you know. There's a lot to look at. And okay, so like I could probably angle my camera here and I can start to show you those if I keep my camera steady enough. So there's rows and rows of faces all in here. You know, these eyes here, image within image within image. You can do the same thing on paper. I'm gonna crop it to bring some color and light away from it and stuff. I'll point out, you know, this sticking out in the background back here. There's all these little different things that you'll, that's a face, and it kind of looks like what we would think of as space alien-ish. So, I still have not brought insects or bugs into it. It's still feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast for me. But there are some things that I just say, okay, that's just my own programming, and I'm just going to put that in the human category, you know. So these faces, as I'm going down different angles, there's the mouth, the nose, the eyes of that other one that I was telling you about, and that one turns into a really big one as well. Those are the two areas that Patrick's got a lock on, so that's why I'm mentioning it. Wizard. Okay. I'm already at 20 minutes, so I have to go through this a little faster. I just hit play again. I'm going to let more of it come in as we watch. Things get more and more clear as I get more of it. Okay. So some of them that are also surrounded around what Patrick was looking at. So up here you have an eye. The nose kind of gets buried in this, so I can take two different noses. Get you the wizard if I go too far that way. Here we go. Maybe if I come this way for you. So again, do this yourself because you'll see more of it. I'm cropping for you, and I'm trying to crop for you and bring you and show you things, but it's better if you do it yourselves. There's no reason anybody can pull up a picture of the moon. Just pull up a photograph of the moon online, or come to these videos here. Do these very research videos. That's why I'm posting them. See, I'm doing 360s on my camera, which is better than the photographs as far as I think it is anyway so far. Yeah, this camera sucks. Because I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, the collages. Yeah, so everything's so collaged that, it's better for yourself if you crop things. I have a black sheet of paper, and this is only the first of many moon videos I'm going to get into this week anyway. So I'll make sure that I throw in some cropping, and then I'll do a bunch of moon videos off of these moon videos, and then I'll get it to paper. Yeah, if you come to these videos here and you do exactly what I'm doing here, all I'm doing is cropping. That's what I call it, just cropping. I'm moving my camera back and forth and here and there, and that's about it. Okay, when I press play, because it's still not all the way in, I don't think. No, it's not. Because this is the more full moon. Okay, press pause. I've seen a lot of color come in up here, and a lot of other imagery starting to pop in. So before it comes more and more collage, I'm going to stop it again, and I'll bring you around in here. Okay, and because I get that shitty ass camera glare that goes on, stretching. Stretching happens more with this camera than the other one. Okay, let's see if I can get them now. Yeah, I think I can. Can't get all of them yet. Can I? Let's see. Come on, get the fuck out of the way. There's certain images that I want to bring you that are related to that area that Patrick was talking about is what I'm up to here. That's why it's taking me a little bit longer, but it's okay. Alright, so there's another image, and I think I'll get them in better than what you guys are going to see here, but I'll try. Try to forget about the wizard for a minute. I'm trying to bring you over to a different one. And I'll just point them out for you. his left eye, if I can get to the screen, his left eye is there. His right eye is here. He's got glasses up on his forehead. No, I lost them. No, so this one here is the glasses, the nose, and the mouth of that one. I lost the other one. Hold on, I'll get them back. I think I'm too close. I think I gotta come back. Over. Crop them this way. Too low. And my camera shit's in the fucking way, you motherfucker. Alright. So there's another one here where this is the mouth. This is the nose. So if I can get there, we get them. Okay, so eyes, nose, mouth open with a cigarette sticking out of the fucking mouth, or a cigar. I never can really be sure about that. You see him there? I can never be sure if it's a cigar or a cigarette. I never got into it enough. Sunglasses up on the head, eye at a different angle with this nose, you know, upper lip here and mouth here, big fucking lips with a cigar sticking out. That's another one that I can get very clearly. And all these I can. It's just, it's hard to point and do things at the same time. But I want to show everything that's around that area, because that is the area that Patrick was, one of the areas that Patrick was talking about. And then once I'm done with these areas, then I'll go into some of the others. Okay, so I'm gonna come back this way. See if I can get them better this way. Yeah, you can actually see them better now. If I do that, there you go. I'm trying to get his other eye. And his forehead and everything like that. You can get, there's so many of them. I mean, it really is. There are fucking millions of them. Oh, let's see. What am I going to go for next? Okay, I think I'm going to let the rest of this one come in, and then I'll bring you in on some of these. Okay, because we'll probably lose some of these once I go back the other way too, so might as well point them out. Okay, so down here, you're going to find, let's see if I can get you the first one more clear. Maybe I'll sweep through, let you see what you see. Yeah, let's do that. So let me start a new video. This one's already at 30 minutes. Let's just have some fun, and I'll just look around. And then, Patrick, you're just going to keep an eye on that area every time I'm turning and spinning and doing my shit. And then you'll see all the different things and at different ways, because this is going to be upside down in another 2 more videos. I got to check the clock and do that, and then I'll get some music going, and we'll just have a good time for an hour or two while I test out this other camera again anyway. Alright, I'll be right back.